So Neal, 2-2 draw, a game that probably could have gone either way. Some of your thoughts?
Really disappointed, frustrated. We worked really hard on this performance. I know people see Truro down the bottom and think, oh, we should win, and that's always the way it goes, and it never does. We worked hard during the week on how to play against it, how to create openings against it, what they would do with the ball, throw-ins, counter-attacks, etc. And I felt first half we were in total control. Against the wind second half, we gave the message to the players, you can't just play long balls forward into the wind, it will keep coming back. You have to still pass, you have to still want the ball, you have to get on it, you have to control the game. And even then, when we did them moments in the second half, which was less so than the first half, we scythed through them, got some great moments, final pass, final ball was lacking, which is fine, it's football, it happens in the final third. But then to sort of do what we did for them, I mean, their first goal was so bad from our point of view. We ball wide, we got 3 out there with 1. None of them get close, none of them stop the cross, and then we're 2v2 in the box and a midfielder joins in, just walks off the back of our midfielder. The intensity in our recovery runs is not good enough, and we're 1-1 in a game that we shouldn't have been 1-0 win. We should have controlled, we should have worst case seen it out and won 1-0. And that's really frustrating because that game management at that moment was really poor.
And as you said with the first goal, it sort of came after we weathered the storm. A couple of chances they had, brilliant block from Jamie on the line, brilliant save from Will. How disappointed were you that we'd sort of weathered that storm and then we conceded at a really crucial moment in the game?
That's us at the moment. It's so frustrating. We work hard on shape, defending. You know, they're 2 chances where Will makes a save and Jamie clears off the line. That comes from one of our centre halves has stepped in to play, and then the ball comes back to the other centre half, who steps in and rolls a risky ball into the middle that gets cut out, and now we've got no centre halves. You know, it's you're there on the side, sort of frustrated. The risk management, the game understanding, and that, you know, it comes from our own doing. I felt like a lot of our problems came from our own doing. You know, we've worked really hard over the last few weeks to try and be better at set pieces. We haven't been good enough defending set pieces. We try and be better at the throw-ins, at them scenarios, and then we do stuff today that is outside of that's frustrating. But you know, I'm angry and frustrated. I think you can see that because I thought it was a game that was there, and I thought we had the chances, and all of a sudden we're in the 90 odd minute and we're 2-1 down, and I'm staggered at how.
And the key moment in the game in the first half, when Chinakoli appeared to be pulled down, it looked like our players, our fans, were incensed by the decision. How do you see it?
Yeah, I've seen it back. Yeah, I get frustrated because I shouldn't say too much about refs, but I've never seen in my life a player go to head a ball and have a player run at him without looking at the ball, jump in and head him and get away with it anywhere on the pitch. And that's what's happened. So, you know, we ended up getting a penalty at the end, which was clear cut, but that one was as stonewall as it come. And these things change games. You know, you go 2-0 up and you're in a better place. But yeah, that's the frustrations of football.
And Harry Beautyman as captain, he's had a sort of tough time with things recently. The penalty miss against Sutton, but today two good goals, cleanly taken penalty and a really good finish.
You have to be there. You have to show good mentality after the Sutton to take the penalty in such a situation, which was great of him. And you know, at Sutton he could have scored 3. He could have scored a couple on Tuesday night, and you have to keep getting there. And one thing Harry's done all his career is arrive in the box and get himself into positions where he can take chances. So that's an important thing for the team.
And when you're up against a side near the bottom who've got nothing to lose, they keep coming, and that's what they did. So in the end, were you pleased that we kept it at 2-2 and we didn't let them have another chance?
Not really. I actually wanted to go and win the game once we got back to 2-2. Again, every time we passed it well, we were brave. We got Josh Kelly in a pocket, which was the plan, and he got turned and drove it, and we had good moments to cause them problems, but we passed forward a bit too much into the wind. We had Josh Sood up front. You can't play long balls into Josh Sood. It's not gonna stick. That's not his game. If we are playing them passes, they've got to be down sides in behind. And obviously Josh could have just come on and could have had 3 and got the penalty, which is great what he does. But yeah, I'm really frustrated. Not lack of intent, not lack of quality. I didn't look at us and think we were a really poor team. I'm just really disappointed with the way we've defended today. We should see that game out and we should win it 1-0 and all go away and say, okay, 1-0, well done. But we do some mad stuff that causes our own problems.
And finally, we've got a week till Brackley in the FA Cup. Aidan came off injured today just before half time. Have you got any update on Aidan and the rest of the squad?
No, the first thing is it doesn't look good. It looks like it, he felt it proper go, so we'll get it scanned. It could be anything from 2 to 3 weeks to 6 to 8 weeks to 12 weeks, depending on the severity of it. It's never good when it's a hamstring, and Aidan was in great form, so that's disappointing. Ollie Sanderson, we could only give 65 to today. He's had 2 60s on the bounce, so we had to mind his minutes so that we didn't sort of risk him. So hopefully that puts him in a place now where he can play more in the future, which is good. But yeah, if Aidan is out for a long time, it's going to be a big miss because he's been excellent.
Cheers, Neil. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.